I'm going to do a real quick comparison between the X-Blue ionizer and the Smart ionizer. They're both by NEXUS brand, basically, NEXUS, and it's a great brand of water ionizer, by the way. But I'm going to just kind of compare the two of them. I'm going to get the water flowing. Okay, I have it set up to be pretty much at the same flow rate, but I just want to double check before starting. I might have to just increase the speed of the flow a little bit. Okay, that is the same. Now, what I'm just going to do is pour a little bit of water in each cup, and then I'm going to test it two different ways. First way is I'm just going to use my ORP meter, which basically measures antioxidants, and we'll see the comparison that way. Now, both these ionizers were set up at the level 3, which is the highest drinking level. The higher drinking, or the higher level than that, would be level 4, which is normally just reserved for cleaning purposes. So this is a great ORP. This is the NEXUS X Blue that I've got the probe in now, and it looks like a real close to a -500 ORP, and it probably will get up to a -500 ORP. But I'm not going to just sit here using up our time. I'll call it 400, well, I'll call it 490. Alright, now the probe is in the Smart ionizer, and it looks very, very similar. I'll say probably the same ORP. And these two ionizers are very similar to each other, obviously, because they're made by the same manufacturer. But there are differences, and I'm kind of surprised to see that the results are so similar. Now, they're both pretty new. The one on the left, the Smart, is brand new, and the X Blue was just used for 1 week, and I'm going to call the ORP the same. Basically, it is. Without sitting there and getting my time measurement instruments out and that kind of thing, I can't do any better than that. Now, to do the pH, a lot of times I'll use my pH meter to measure the pH, but that takes so long, and I just wanted to do a real quick video here. So I'm just going to drop 2 drops of pH solution reagent, and we'll compare the colors. Here's the color chart, and you can see that the pH is identical. Okay, so now, just before I stop the video, I want to just show a few additional things that are different about the ionizers. Okay, let's start with the X Blue. Alright, there is no mineral port on the X Blue, so if you wanted to add minerals or something like that, you would not be able to. Another thing about the X Blue, the filter port just opens sideways. It's actually quite easy to open, and then the filter itself is quite easy. It just pushes down and comes out. So that's basically your filter. I'm going to take that out anyway, and then obviously putting the little door back on is quite easy. The construction of the X Blue is very, very good. Now also the construction of the Smart is very, very good. So let's take a look at some of the different features here. The Smart has a mineral port. Now what that means is this little basket opens up and you can put calcium beads, magnesium beads, that type of thing in here. Now, it really isn't meant for rock salt or anything like that, because the ionizer, if you want to put sodium in your ionizer, you should contact me and I'll tell you which ionizers are good for that. They have to be rated for that by the manufacturer. Okay, now to get this door open, filter door, I'm probably going to have to move the camera just a tad so that we can just see at a different angle what I'm doing. Alright, now the filter door on the Smart opens a little bit differently. It pulls up, and I usually just stick my fingers in, and then comes off. So if you get a Smart, don't just start prying and breaking the filter door. Alright, now as you can see, it uses the exact same filter as the X Blue, and it comes out the exact same way. Just pop it down and pull it out. Now when you go to stick the filter back in, again, it's just simple. You just push it in and pop it up, and it's that easy. Now most ionizers do not have that easy, you know, they're, I'll say, maybe not most. Half of the ionizers are that easy, and the other half are a little harder than that. But as far as ionizers goes, this is the easiest you can get. Now another feature of the Smart, now I'll just show you that. There's two more features that make the Smart special and would make me want to purchase the Smart. But like I said, both of them are excellent. Alright. One feature is the fact that if you push and hold the mode button, you will see a screen appear where you can program a little bit. And you push the alkaline, and it says number 8. Now, you can make it go down or up. 8 is the highest level. So that is a feature where you can program it. I usually will program these pretty much for the highest level for most people. But if you want to change the programming, you certainly can. If you live in a hard water area and your water is coming in too alkaline, you might want to change it to be a lower power level setting. The other feature is that with the Smart, it does what's called continuous cleaning. Now you should definitely go to my website to learn how important and great that is. That's an excellent feature. Most water ionizers do not have continuous cleaning. Now the X Blue has automatic cleaning. They both have automatic cleaning, but the difference is every so many liters the X Blue will go through a cleaning cycle to clean out the water cell and whatnot. And when that's happening, it will flash red on the screen instead of flashing blue. And you'll know that you're not supposed to pour the water. It'll say something like it is being washed or something like that. Whereas with the Smart, you don't ever have that because it continuously cleans. You never have to stop and wait for the ionizer to wash itself, and for that reason, you can install the Smart ionizer under the sink, and you can look on my website for how to do that and where to get the under sink kit. I sell that as well, and that kind of thing. Okay, so that's comparing those two ionizers. Thank you very much.